Get ready for the legal dictation containing 500 words at the speed of 100 words per minute. Let's start. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, start. According to TCL, the SFIO's report supported its case to the extent that it had observed that Sri V.K. Sharma had retained the consideration received for the sale of the subject lands. Thus, according to TCL, the SFIO's report had acknowledged the fact that it had paid the consideration. TCL contended that the Threja Committee report, which had concluded to the contrary, was erroneous. The Learned Company Court, after examining the material available on record, including the two reports, Threja Committee report and the report furnished by the SFIO, concluded that Sri V.K. Sharma was not authorized to conclude any transaction in respect of JVG Group of Companies, namely JVG Goods Limited, JVG Housing Finance Limited, JVG Farm Fresh Limited, JVG Hotels Limited, and JVG Steels India Limited. The Learned Company Court found that Sri V.K. Sharma had acted in a fraudulent manner and had attempted to siphon off funds of JVG Finance Limited by entering into these transactions. The Learned Company Court also noted that apart from the conclusions drawn by the Threja Committee and the SFIO against TCL, there are several other aspects apparent on the face of the record which raised doubts about the bona fides of the transaction. The relevant extract of paragraph 31 of the impugned order is set out below. The first aspect is that the applicant claims that the property was purchased around 2002. It is further claimed that the applicant has physical possession of the property. This is despite the fact that there is unrebutted evidence on record that there is no proper demarcation of the land. Even assuming that the applicant was in possession of the land in question for the last 18 years, there would have been surely some utilization of the land. There would be enough evidence with the applicant to demonstrate their possession on the land, namely as to whether they are carrying out any farming on the land or they are using it for some commercial purpose or that they have rented out the property. The entire application and the submissions of the learned counsel for the applicant are completely silent about the same. There is no attempt to demonstrate that the applicant at any stage exercised any rights as a title owner for the property in question for the last 18 years as a person in physical possession of the property. In the last hearing, it was urged that the land is being used for agriculture purpose. However, nothing to support this plea has been placed on record. Any such user of the property as claimed would have generated income for the applicant company. Such income would be reflected in its books of account oblique balance sheets oblique income tax records. None of these documents has been produced to show the manner in which the property is being utilized oblique is generating income for the company. I also cannot help noticing the conduct of the applicant. The applicant has failed to place on record the income tax records and balance seats of the company. Stop over.